Let's get down to the first hole. Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
What a great shot on the par 5, on in 2.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
That one just rolls by. What a shot, a tap in left for birdie. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Just a layup off the tee with a long iron, maybe a hybrid. The second shot straight up the hill, blind second shot. Getting it close is nearly impossible.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be on the green.
Really well done.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
I've had to read this a couple times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
Starts off on a good line.
That putt drops. That's 2 birdies in a row, and some momentum is building.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event. The tee shot at 3. This is a 9-iron on the way. This one headed for the green.
Oh, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow.
And not giving the field a chance to breathe whatsoever.
And now teeing off on this par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Who could be in trouble, needs to hold that fairway.
And breathe. It avoided the rough.
Now at 3 under par. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. This putt is from 19 feet away. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard.
So we skip across to the 5th tee, Rich, the last of the holes that are built into the sand dunes.
Yeah, it's just around 195 yards, and there's a narrow sliver of green on the front right where it's really difficult to get the ball close. But if the pin's up top left, you got a good opportunity to hit it within 15, 20 feet and have a birdie opportunity.
Not a bad play, that one. A chance to move to 5 under par. Henny, what's he facing with this putt?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
If it's up, it could be in. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots. All right, as we leave the sand dunes, we start to head back towards Del Monte Forest. This 6th hole really sets the tone for the final 13 here.
Could be the hardest hole on this golf course, Luke. Straight uphill the entire way. The second shot always plays at least 1 club, if not 2 clubs longer.
Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I've got it going left to right.
Great birdie putt, and that will take him to 6 under. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots.
We make our way to the par 5 7th hole.
Find the fairway, and the decision now gets interesting. Do I go for it and try and avoid the water on the left-hand side, or missing it out to the right, we have an impossible chip to a green that severely slopes from right to left?
This is about a 230-yard shot.
Strong play, going for it.
That's how you take on a par 5.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
That looked good all the way. This is a 6-footer.
Little birdie look in here.
Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. Over to number 8, it's a par 4.
Narrow opening up there on the fairway. Trees both left and right, and this fairway cambers significantly from left to right. Second shot straight up the hill. A very tough par 4 indeed.
Not a bad result right there.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
This is a long way away. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Yeah, this putt's going to just veer off to the right-hand side.
He's got this one for par. Let's check in with Henny.
This is a 12-footer here.
Surely it's going to.
And after that hole, our featured player still atop the leaderboard. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
Just around 430 yards on the scorecard. You find the fairway, second shot uphill to a green that chases severely from right to left. A strong par 4 indeed.
This looks right at the pin. That is how you draw it up at the beginning of the day. What a shot here at the 9th hole. The putt goes in and that cushion is getting wider. Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. Let's see what happens here on the 10th. That's a good one to build momentum on.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
Straight at it.
Time now to go down to the course, and John has an update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 11th.
A tap in left for birdie. He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place.
The 11th, Rich, another good 2-shotter despite it being a par 5, but you must get a good drive away here.
You must hit it past this corner down the left-hand side to open up the green. If you do, then you have the opportunity to go for it in 2. However, do not come up short right. The bunkers around the green are absolutely horrific.
Rich, every time we get the chance to wax lyrical about Tiger Woods, you think, how else can we sing his praises? How can we eloquently describe one of the greatest careers in the history of sports?
Luke, I don't know how you say anything more about Tiger that hasn't been said or written or shown. I mean, if you look at the history books, his name comes up a lot. And for good reason. You know, the numbers are astounding. The major victories are astounding. You know, this guy, it wouldn't surprise me if a spaceship came down and he decided to just walk on it and fly back to his home planet. He's just otherworldly like that. And the way that he's gone through his entire career and time again produce when you think, well, no, he can't do this again. Well, okay, yes, he can. It's phenomenal. I just got to say that I am so privileged to have played against the man, beat him once. I made it count, however, but I mean, just to play in his era was, I tell stories about it for my end of days.
And he's safely on the green with that shot.
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 13th.
And back to the play, shall we? Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Giving this one plenty of space on the left.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Nice little par putt here.
And this one will be for bogey. As we head to the next, it's a big 6-stroke advantage for our leader. The 13th, Rich, another one of these brutally strong par 4s.
It is. Just like the 6th, you got to avoid the bunkers that are dotting this fairway, and the second shot is straight up the hill, and it plays at least 2 clubs longer. Nicely done.
And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It looks like this one will move left to right.
Ah, the birdie just slides by. Just a short putt remaining here. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 14th, the Spyglass Hill, a wonderful par 5. Most have to play it as a 3-shotter.
This is a bail wedge par 5. Bail your tee shot left in the fairway, out to the right with your second shot, and wedge it on the green.
Well, that'll work there. His second shot here. Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green. That might not have found the green there, Rich, but that is a brilliant play right up on the fringe.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
That's tracking. He's going to be happy about that one. What a good putt to make. Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. Sitting at 12 under par for the day.
Okay, we've hit the 15th. It's a par 3. Okay, that's going to play. Let's check in with John. He's got more.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 16th.
All right, let's get back to the action. 14 feet to the cup. John, give us a read on this putt.
I think it's going to go up the hill and to the right.
I can't believe that didn't go in for birdie. And a tap in par. As we move on to the next hole, he is up by 5 shots. Let's check out the 16th. It's a par 4.
You want to aim left, but out of bounds comes a little bit quicker down the left-hand side, so you need to skirt the tree just down the right-hand side with your tee shot. Second shot downhill, but to a green that sits above the fairway. A tough hole indeed.
That's going to work nicely for him. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
He's setting up here from about 115 yards.
That's a really nice shot. On the green, pin high, in a good position. That one drops. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. The 17th hole is a par 4.
A severe dogleg from right to left. This is just a long iron fairway wood hybrid out to the center of the fairway to a very short second shot up the hill. This is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. For more, we send it down to John.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
Here's the second on 17. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Putt on a good line. So close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. Out to the 18th tee. That is a massive drive. That's a great position to be in after that approach.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Oh, so close to a birdie. The par putt. And the day finishes with a tap in on 18. Here's a look at the leaderboard at the end of round 1, and he finds himself in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The final round of the Champions Invitational is coming up next. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. And Rich, the final round is underway. Our featured player is in first place.
Any lead is a great lead, and this player has been head and shoulders above the rest of the field. Hopefully another really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's get down to the first hole. As of now, it doesn't look like anyone will catch him in this final round. Let's pick up the action. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Let's go down to Henny.
Some stunning views from up here, because this green, well, it's very downhill.
This is a 5-iron.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. Eagle putt coming up. That putt goes in, and what a start for our featured player, adding to the lead.
Just what you want to see. That is a heck of a start right there. Love to see it.
A par 4 here.
Just a layup off the tee with a long iron, maybe a hybrid. The second shot straight up the hill, blind second shot. Getting it close is nearly impossible.
Okay, that'll play. That's a really nice approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
I'm being told John has more. John, what can you tell us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Colin Morikawa as he gets set for his next shot here on the 17th.
7 feet from here. The putt goes in, and our featured player extends the lead.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Stepping on to the par 3 third.
Drawing it in there beautifully.
That was really well played. Big opportunity here. A putt for birdie. Henny is right there.
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
A par putt tap in. Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. And now teeing off on a par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Time to get back to the course. This putt from 5 feet. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole.
Hole 5 is a par 3. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Opting for the 5-iron. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, this one looks straight enough at the beginning, and then it should take a turn to the right towards the hole.
This one's online. That's a well-played hole, but in the end, just tap it in for a par. Yeah, not much to sweat there. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. The 6th is a par 4.
Could be the hardest hole on this golf course, Luke. Straight uphill the entire way. The second shot always plays at least 1 club, if not 2 clubs longer.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. This is his second shot. And that one has found its way onto the green. That's a good shot, but some work ahead still. A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt. Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Out to the 7th hole.
Find the fairway, and the decision now gets interesting. Do I go for it and try and avoid the water on the left-hand side, or missing it out to the right, we have an impossible chip to a green that severely slopes from right to left?
I think this one will find the fairway quite easily. This shot in the 220-yard range. This one from a long ways away. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This should move pretty significantly left to right.
This is looking good early. It's looking really good. Oh, so close. An opportunity to make birdie. The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow. As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 9 shots. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4.
Narrow opening up there on the fairway. Trees both left and right, and this fairway cambers significantly from left to right. Second shot straight up the hill. A very tough par 4 indeed.
And about 110 yards left to the hole. Wow, another shot on the green. We've seen that a lot today.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 10 shots. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Just avoid the fairway bunker down the right-hand side, and you should have a clear opening to a green that sits well above you on the second shot.
This looks like a really strong tee shot. Birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. John, you're down there. What can you tell us about this putt?
He's got about 29 feet from here, I'd say.
That one needs to hit a house. This putt from 6 feet away.
These par putts, they keep a round going.
And after that hole, our featured player is in first place. We start the back 9 here at the 10th hole.
Going and going and going.
That's a really nice position on the green, pin high, and a great look with this putt. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
That one drops. It's the 5th birdie of the round.
Currently sitting at an impressive 20 under par here.
And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Oh, that is bombed. Standing over his second shot. It's always an impressive looking ball flight, isn't it, the draw? That was a beauty.
7 feet to the cup.
Ooh. Good look at a birdie here. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now 21 under for the tournament.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
And this one just begs you to try and knock it in there close. But that water comes in closer on the left-hand side than you can possibly imagine. Bail out to the right, take your par, and move on.
That could play. Well played. A 7-footer right here. It's disappointing. So close to a birdie. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Well, this one looks to be heading down the runway. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This is playing long. It's uphill.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green. 20 feet to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
You can be positive with this because it's up the hill and moving left to right.
Looking good.
You've got to like the look of this. Okay, after that hole, now at 22 under for the event. Welcome to the 14th hole. It's a par 5.
This is a bail wedge par 5. Bail your tee shot left in the fairway, out to the right with your second shot, and wedge it on the green.
Playing from around 210 yards here. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
How good was that? Almost an eagle. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard. To 15, it's a par 3. Wow, you gotta love that shot here at 15, and a birdie chance is on the way. A 3-foot putt. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. 16, a par 4.
You want to aim left, but out of bounds comes a little bit quicker down the left-hand side, so you need to skirt the tree just down the right-hand side with your tee shot. Second shot downhill, but to a green that sits above the fairway. A tough hole indeed.
Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
Looks like about 120 yards left. That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
That looked good for a while.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. Taking a look at the leaderboard, he's got the lead. This hole is a par 4.
A severe dogleg from right to left. This is just a long iron fairway wood hybrid out to the center of the fairway to a very short second shot up the hill. This is a wonderful birdie opportunity.
A lot to like about that one. And we're looking at the second shot on 17. Our leader is putting on a clinic out there. All right, let's see if all that practice on the putting green pays off here.
Looking good.
And still looking good. Yes! Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. We've reached the final hole of the event with the lead. Can he close it out? This shot from about 110 yards away.
That's the way to draw up a nice shot.
Another good shot from our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And now this putt to win the Champions Invitational.
Putt is underway.
The putt goes in, and an early message has been sent as our featured player wins the Champions Invitational.
No better feeling to win the first event out of the gates for any player. What a remarkable performance.
And Rich, my dad would call that a rocking chair win. There was no doubt about it.
Your dad is a very smart man. That just sit in that chair and just let that chair do the work for you, baby. Love it.
Well, that will do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.